and Atocha.
Sorry.
Okay, so our AMA will begin shortly in a couple of minutes, so stay tuned.
All right, so welcome guys. So today is the launch party for Atocha. I'm a bit multitasking right now, so forgive me for not looking at the screen.
Okay, so
okay.
Welcome everyone to the launching party AMA between Near Insider and Atocha. Atocha is a Web3 puzzle game protocol on Near ecosystem, and my name is William Max. I'm really honored to be here to be the host of the AMA tonight. And so to begin with, I would like to introduce and welcome Mr. Kim Zhao Wei. He is the head of marketing of Atocha, and also he will be the main guest of the AMA today. So welcome, Kay.
Yeah, thanks for the introduction. So yeah, so today I'm happy to have the Insider to help us host this AMA. So William here is the moderator, and we will go through a few questions, and then I will be announcing a few important announcements that I think all of you guys are really wanting to hear about. So yeah, let's get started then, without further ado.
Okay, thank you so much, Kay. So to begin with, I would like to introduce some short information about Near Insider and Atocha for you to have some very first picture about us. Near Insider is the media channel in the Near ecosystem. We always update the latest, hottest, and fattest news. We also provide in-depth analysis and evaluation articles to help users have a multi-dimensional view of the ecosystem through infographics. And to give you the opportunity to interact with projects, we will regularly create AMAs like this one, so you can ask and answer questions directly with project. And of course, our main star today is Atocha, a Web3 puzzle game blockchain protocol built on the Octopus network. And the protocol is aiming to become a global puzzle game hub for creating, solving, and sponsoring puzzle games, and to empower the creator economy. And we are here in the AMA today, so there will be a lot of information to be shared from Kim. Okay, so that is some of the very first information about us. Let's move on to the Q&A section, right? Okay, so Kay, why Atocha Protocol choose a puzzle game as a segment to be focused on?
Yeah, sure. Before I answer the question, let me just give some tips for whoever attending the Metaverse launch party. So I would suggest you guys to take a snapshot, and then you can tweet about it. You share the snapshot of the screenshot of the Metaverse with the party, and then hashtag join Atocha. So we will be giving some some bonus for you guys if you do so. So we will checking through the hashtag join Atocha after the AMA. So you guys can actually snapshot anytime you want and then share it on Twitter. Yeah, so I will keep on reminding for this, so in case they come in late, right? So back to the questions then. So why we choose puzzle game? I think this is a very interesting questions that we get almost all the time. Like we see different GameFi, right? We have P2P, PvP, that kind of format where it is more more interaction. But then our aim to choose puzzle game is that we see that this segment is not just any small segment at all. So for your information, in 2022, is projected that puzzle game itself can generate around $24 billion worth of revenue, and then by 2026, is projected to be $34 billion. So with such a huge market within our reach, and then it is not well covered by many of the game developers. So I would say we are choosing this path because of the potential that we can see, which is kind of like a blue ocean for us. So not only that, we see that puzzle game itself is not just any form of game. It is easily created by any creators. It can be very low cost to start with. So, for example, it can be like quiz, which you will be experiencing very soon. So quiz like questions, and then you can get into more complicated like story-based riddles, crime solving, treasure hunting, that sort of thing. So all of this are categorized under puzzle game, which will enable us to have a lot of flexibility in terms of creating the games. And also we can allow the creator economy to thrive right in our ecosystem because we have so much to offer. So just not only just like NFT creation, like just character design of the characters, but the creators can actually involve in creating the games and then host it on Atocha Protocol. So that is what we want to provide for the users. So we are very creator economy oriented. So we always call for creators to join our ecosystem so that they can actually create something very fun and challenging while earning some rewards as well. So yeah, that's why we are choosing puzzle as the start.
Cool. So yeah, for me, like at the moment, puzzle game is something quite interesting and unique on the Web3 space. But the story is a little bit different in Web2, right? Like we have Kahoot is also a very famous tool that have been using around. So what's the different value proposition that Atocha protocol provides for creators and players?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of talk about like what's the difference between Atocha and oops, just mute. Okay, so back to the question. Basically, what's the difference between the Web2 and the Web3 version of similar service provider like platform like Kahoot? So, for example, like Kahoot, right? Kahoot is basically a platform where users can actually create quiz questions, like in a series of 10 questions within a quiz, and then they can open some sort of like a classroom and then get people to play within the classroom. So it creates a very unique experience, especially for like events, for training, which can actually conclude a session with a very refreshing test, like test in terms of what's your input, right? What do you get after the talk or after the conference? So this is kind of like a very good interaction tool for the audience as well as the creators. But then if you notice that all the questions or all the quiz puzzles that created on Kahoot is actually belongs to Kahoot itself. It doesn't belong to the creators. So creators cannot get to say that, oh, this is what I created and I want to sell it, somehow sell it to any other interested parties because that asset is belong to Kahoot. So what Atocha provide is that we are decentralized. So we have the infrastructure whereby whatever you create on our protocol is actually connected with your wallet. So in other words, it's actually a NFT. But in this case, because of our development is still in progress to actually convert all the puzzles into NFT. But this will be our next stage of upgrade for our protocol, whereby all the puzzle game created on our protocol can be converted into NFT. So in other words, you not only own all the creation that you created on the protocol, but you can also sell or even, let's say, lease your game to the users. So it will open up to a lot of opportunities for creators. So that will be a very good news for creators. And yeah, so that's why we think that this is something that can create very good social impact, especially for the creator economy.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for the information. So Kate, can you explain further on why tokenization of puzzle game matters to the creator?
Yeah, so I would just like to repeat that tokenization of puzzle game is like tokenization of your own IP. So for us, what we see is that every puzzle game requires some time, some brain works, right? You need to think about it. You need to design the whole storyline, or even you need to create a virtual world where the puzzle can take place. So the whole creation itself requires a lot of work. So can that can actually convert into IP, which is intellectual property of yourself. But if you are using a Web2 platform, which unlikely you will get to own that particular IP that you created. So the tokenization allows all the creators that onboard with us able to convert that into NFT and then utilize it as like any NFT that you can see in the marketplace. So let's just say you created Puzzle One on Atocha Protocol, and then when our upgrade is done, we would like to like enable the creators to actually list their NFT, basically list their puzzle, let's say on Paras or even on OpenSea as well. So they can actually expose their puzzle game to the global marketplace. So that would open up a lot of opportunities for them, which also benefits for us as well. So because of this kind of value that doesn't come as of now, we don't see that kind of infrastructure ready for the creators. So that's why we think that it is important for us to do that for the creators.
So thank you, Kate. The following question is also something that I feel curious about: how a creator or a player can actually earn from Atocha Protocol.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be the most frequent asked question. How to earn, right? So yeah, I think we do offer two types of earning mechanism. One is pay to earn, which I think most of us are familiar with. Basically, you play and then you earn. But in our case, basically you are solving the puzzle. Then if you successfully solve the puzzle, then you earn the rewards. If you're not able to solve it, then so sorry. So there's no such thing like strategy that you can stick with, like something like the PvP kind of a GameFi where you can play with strategy, you can buy this NFT, and then you can upgrade to a certain skill level, and then you can play at this strategy, then you can earn X amount of revenue. So for us, it doesn't behave that way. It's gonna be like you're gonna be the first one to solve the puzzle, then you are the one who will get the rewards. So that will actually challenge your speed as well as your intellectual level, and also your resourcefulness, whether you can actually find the clue and then to solve the puzzle itself. So this creates a whole new level of fun where people will not just focusing on the strategy, how to maximize the revenue from the game itself, but to really immerse themselves in the game so that they can really find the two pieces and also to win the ultimate prize. So I can actually put a metaphor like, for example, you are playing Squid Game, right? There's $1 billion right behind the game, or Ready Player One, where there's the ultimate Easter egg ready for the ultimate winner. So that's the kind of game that we ultimately want to create for the users. And then the next one is create to earn. So that one, I think I did mention before in the previous questions that we are focusing on creator economy. So create to earn is actually meant for the creators. So whoever create the puzzle, they actually get to earn Atocha points. and then that Atocha points can be converted into other coins, which is like tradable. So not only that, we also offers customized service, meaning to say we are also forming like a marketing agency that gather all the creators, all the puzzle game creators. That includes those who can design puzzle games, graphic designers, videography creators, and all sorts of talents that basically constitute into a creator team. So all of them can actually become part of the team, and then to offer the service of creating customized puzzle game for like business entities. So that means that we are offering packages for businesses to actually using puzzle game as a marketing tool to engage with their community. So that's how we want to monetize the talents. So that converts into create to earn. So yeah, that's the difference of what GameFi you actually see in the market compared to us. So that's what we are innovating.
Interesting. So another thing I want to discuss about surrounding impact that the market might bring to the project when actually it is introduced in the period that, how to say, the whole market is bleeding. So how Atocha plan to weather through the bearish market like the current situation?
Yeah, I would say it's a bad time, but we did go through IPO during this time, right? So the response is okay. I would say it's not as bad as we expected. So a big thank you for all, and then for the great patience that you guys have for us to arrange all the listing and also the reward farms with all the decks that we are going to list. So that requires time. So something that we try to like expedite as soon as possible because we know that people are waiting for that. And then for this bad market, we do see that it's going to be like 1-2 years time, perhaps. So we do have our own strategy. So first of all, of course, is to like cut any unnecessary expenses. So try to be very lean and then have an ample runway of like around 1.5 years to 2 years time. So we are actually trying to have that runway. So having that runway meaning that we can't really spend that much, but it's okay as long as we can stay afloat. We are surviving through this bear market. So we are very confident that we're gonna be like somewhere at the top after this bear market. So not only that, we also created a revenue generating business scheme, partnering with different entities like Near Insider as well. So thank you very much for like collaborating with us. So what our service is, we are offering marketing package for all the entities who are interested to like customize puzzle game, and then we can use the puzzle game to like do social engagement with their community. So that's the way for marketing because of it's gonna be very interesting to see like how the puzzle game itself can like create the interaction and also the engagement that many projects really wanted to have. So we think that this is going to be a very good product, services that many can benefit. So yeah, through this package and through this business model, we are quite firm that we can actually stay afloat, like even profit at this point of time. So that's how we're gonna weather through this bad times.
Yeah, so thank you, Kay, for all of the information that you shared. I believe that everyone here in the launching party today has known more about Atocha and the surrounding aspect of the projects as well. So we have launched a Q&A form since the announcement of the AMA on our Twitter channel. There were 5 questions from the community have been selected. And also there are many participants that join in the giveaway on Atocha fan page. So 10 of you will share a pool rewards of 2,000 ATO. So let me introduce the third section of the AMA today is the community question. So the very first question for you, Kim, is Atocha Protocol is a decentralized protocol for creating and solving puzzles and riddles with real prize. So what kind of rewards will creators and players get?
Yeah, sure. I think it's quite obvious, and everyone can actually read through the white paper and also the tokenomics post that we recently released. So basically, everyone will actually earn enough points, which is our native tokens, and it's going to be tradable on Refinance as well as Neopet as of this point. So of course, we are actually like looking into listing in various places, but for now, as we speak, that we want to have ample runway. We don't want to like spend too exorbitant amount of fund to do that. We try to maintain an equilibrium. So we're gonna list at 2 places, and that's where you can actually like cash out your rewards into some like let's say USDT where you can spend, right, to celebrate. So this is how we want to like enable the community to actually earn through solving the puzzle and also as well as creating the puzzle. So creating the puzzle, we do also consider about not only just paying the creators in terms of like altcoins, we also try to offer let's say USDC, USDT or NEO tokens as a method of payment. So to make it a more diversified payment method available for the creators who are working together with us. So that creates more reassurance in terms of value, right? For those who are working very hard to like deliver the value for all the clients that we can have. So yeah, that's the answer for that question. Oh, and yeah, before I forget, so to remind the audience in the metaverse again, so don't forget to take like screenshot of the metaverse of the launch party and then share it on Twitter. Use the hashtag join Atocha, and then we will be giving out some bonus for whoever participate in this. So take a snapshot, use hashtag join Atocha, and we will going through all the the tweets, and then after the AMA. So yeah, looking forward to see all those tweets.
Okay, I'm gonna jump in to take a screenshot now.
Sure.
Okay, so the next question for you is that besides ATO as an Atocha token, I have been read that you have AP is Atocha point in the same system. So can you please explain AP in their utilities and how can users buy them?
Yeah, sure. For Atocha point, it's actually a unique mechanism that we created. As of now, if you guys really read through the white paper, we don't have native token staking right now. So what we do is that we use it in other way that the other coins will be sort of like staked in the puzzle that you created. So once that other coin is staked within the puzzle game, meaning to say the puzzle will have some price, then it will start to generate Atocha points. So with that being said, it's kind of like a staking mechanism, but it is staked within the puzzle game itself. So that actually create a positive feedback loop where whoever wanted to really benefit from the staking, you're gonna create puzzle or you're gonna participate in the puzzle by solving the puzzle, so that you can actually earn the Atocha points generated from the puzzle game itself. So by the end, meaning to say whenever there's a puzzle game solved, so the winner and the creator will actually get a portion of the Atocha points. So both of them will actually benefit from the the AP generation. But then, of course, the creators will actually get more compared with the winners, because the winners will actually get the prize stake within the puzzle. So the creators will actually gain more of the AP. So that becomes like way to earn value return back to the creators. So not only they just they will like for example, we get commission to create puzzle. So if they create a puzzle, not only they receive commission fees, but whenever the puzzle is being initiated with price, so that will generate AP, and the AP will also go back to the creators. So it's kind of like a bonus rewards for the creators. So we really like empower the creator. So that's why we want to give back like most of the values to the creators, as we believe that if there's no one create puzzles, then there's no Atocha Protocol. So we really want to help like creators on board with us.
Thank you very much. And the next question is that I have seen that you have governance systems as your utility. So then how much ATO do I need to possess to participate in Atocha governance? And what is my benefit when joining it?
Yeah, for governance purpose, we don't really have clear guidelines right now, and there's no clear like minimum amount of ATO that it is required to be part of the committee or council. But then we do have upcoming new deal that we're gonna establish on the governance tier. So that will be the committee DAO, which will govern the grants, the funds, which will be distributed to the committee in terms of like grants, right? Even ambassador programs, also to sponsor funds, a grant to sponsor different puzzles, which is new and also potential. So the DAO itself will be on year. Whereas for the governance that you mentioned is our native app chain DAO, which will govern the Atocha protocol itself, which basically you can, like, let's say propose the gas fee right now is too cheap, so you want to like raise the gas fee to benefit the validators, something like that. So you can actually propose that, but then that will require some time to actually be developed. So we are expecting that to be like next year kind of milestone. But for now, we are really focusing on creating puzzle game to be accessible for all. So yeah, so for this year, it's all about puzzle game. It's not going to be governance DAO in terms of our protocol, but the community DAO will actually be available like that. I think as soon as Q3, early Q3.
All right. So the next question is about the KYC matter. Is it compulsory to KYC when using Atocha? And how many users Atocha currently has? And what is Atocha target in the near future?
All right. Talking about KYC, I think this is a interesting question because of let's say that's creator 1 and creator 2, and then if creator 1 created puzzle A, and then creator 2 tend to like copy whatever creator 1 created, and then that will actually become something like a very bad norm to be in the ecosystem. And then due to its KYC, so it is very it is kind of like impossible to like track and then undermine like punish the right person to be on board, because of basically the creator 2 can actually if you ban the wallet creator 2, they can actually create another wallet and then access again, and then here they are again. So we can never like really stop any bad players in the ecosystem with just KYC. But we do promote KYC as well, because we do like drop extra bonus for those who KYC, meaning to say they will connect their wallet with their Twitter account, so that will like make them a whitelist player and also creator. So that will give them more credibility and also some extra rewards for them. But for now, the function of whitelisting is still not available. So it's okay for now to be not KYC, but we do promote KYC when it comes to like to regulate the ecosystem. But let's just go back to like bad behaviors of the players or the creators. So what we do is that we do have a challenge system. So the power of challenging a puzzle is we pass it back to the committee, so the committee can always check the puzzle, right? Always go through the puzzles, right? To really take care of the community, to not letting bad players to exploit the ecosystem. So by challenging bad puzzle, like let's say it's a stupid puzzle where it says 1 + 1 = 3, and then the creator basically answer themselves to actually claim back the prize and also the AP. So the committee can actually go through the puzzle and then they spot it 1 + 1 = 3. That's not possible. So they can actually challenge that puzzle, and then they can then it will be passed to the judges, which is consisting of the core team members and also some of the voted committee's member to become judge to really like verify whether this puzzle is valid or not. So if it deemed to be invalid, meaning to say the puzzle is not well designed and with like illogical answer, so that puzzle will become invalid, and then the prize and also the AP will be like distributed to the challenger. So meaning to say whoever challenged that puzzle, it will be getting the prize rather than the creator or players. So yeah, that will actually like promote people to really actively like surveillance of the whole ecosystem to see if there's any bad players around. So we reward the challenger as well as lucrative as a winner. And also we do have slashing mechanism where we slash the Atocha points of the creator who did that. So if the creators really like accumulated quite a lot of AP, right? And then the slashing mechanism basically slash 20% of what you accumulated. So it punish hard on those bad players and also reward those who are doing good stuff, good action for the ecosystem. So that's how we want to like go about for the regulation of the community.
So after talking about governance and bad players in the ecosystem, we just jump on to a technical one. So how do you ensure that each result generated in is fair and transparent in Atocha Protocol? And do you use a special mechanism like chain link verifiable random function, or that is, will they do it through an oracle or something similar that integrate element of blockchain with the real world?
Yeah, so that's what I just talked about, which is we may see someone trying to copy like some previous puzzle, right? Like let's say puzzle A is created, which is getting quite a lot of attention. People like it, and then as creators definitely will see that as an opportunity to like attract engagement, get people to participate. So with that, they may copy the puzzle, but we do have like a mechanism that go against that very behavior. So meaning to say, in order to create a puzzle, you need to have a minimum stake, which is 10 Atocha coins right now. So as a creator, you know you are copying a puzzle, then the answer is actually public to all. So if you are copying directly of whatever puzzle there is. The player can actually spot it and then just Google it or search it in the puzzle game app. Then it will automatically show, and then they just answer it. Then basically your Atocha points will be won by others. So it's a waste of money for the creators to actually do that, and for him to really not to do such things, which is illogical for me. Even if you want to copy, try to innovate, try to change something, try to modify it to become better or to become different. You can have like similar logic, like similar storylines or something, but try to change the characters or the environment, right? Or the whole questions, how it is being asked. But yeah, so that's what we're trying to do. You can actually like refer, right? That's a reference, and then you refer a masterpiece. You try to create your own masterpiece. That's fine. And even you can actually like say, oh, this is a reference of XX puzzle. So that's what we created. So with that, you can actually like pull the community who really like those creators who created that complex puzzle. You can like pull the crowd over to your site to really like get people to engage. That is what we encourage. So it's okay to copy, but try to innovate, not just copy like straight blank, and then you will just get exploited by the players because the answer is public. So people will just answer, and then you guys are screwed. So yeah, that's how we will do that to regulate the puzzling. So there's no need for like the chain link mechanism where it prevents some random numbers to be repeated, something like that. It's not workable in our ecosystem. Yeah.
Okay, so thank you, Kay. That's also the last question of the AMA today. I hope that everyone in the launching party has understood more about Atocha as well as its surrounding feature. So I believe that this is something really, really fresh and new and makes people feel interested about. So I hope that everyone in the CV space did enjoy the party today. And for Atocha, I wish you more and more success in the near future, and can't wait to see your amazing puzzle game in the Web3 space. So thank you, Kay. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining, and have a good day.
Yeah, sure. So one last thing, which is I will do a demo for you guys for our puzzle game app. So once I demo, basically you guys know you guys can actually play because it's ready. So I'm gonna do a demo, and then after the demo, I will announce about the listing. So just a moment, let me share the screen. So William, can you stay with me for a while?
That's amazing. Okay, thank you, Kay. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, I will share my screen just for a while. Okay. Okay, so yeah, this is our official version of puzzle game app, and it's live on Atocha Protocol. So you guys can actually go to play.atocha.io. So right after this AMA, I will do we will do the announcement on Twitter and all the social channels of Atocha Protocol to share this link, and also yeah, you guys can play. So that's quite a lot of upgrades compared to the demo version. So the first page, so I will just go through like a simple go through, right, for all the audience right now. So you guys can see that at homepage, you will see 6 recommended puzzle. Some of the puzzles are basically featuring a few projects that we are collaborating with, and some are created to let you experience what kind of puzzle can be created with our tools. And then puzzle list will be all the basically all the puzzles created since the beginning. So all will be like recorded like a ledger, so you guys can go through. So there's a different status of puzzle. So right now, because it's new, so that's going to be only unsolved and challengeable. So most of them are like trial questions, so you don't need to really care about. So you just go to those which have like legit titles. So those with numbers, you just declare it. And then create a puzzle. So it is the same format like demo, title, JPEG. So JPEG, you can only choose one. So if you have multiple images, try to compile it into one image and then upload it. Content, basically, or whatever puzzle you have in the text form, your answer, and also 10 auto coins for the sponsor. So meaning to say, as a creator, you need to, the cost of you creating a puzzle is 10 auto coin. So yeah, so that's the case. And then you just submit a puzzle. That's it. And then this is your profile. So whatever puzzle created will be listed here. So for this solve, basically it's whatever puzzle you solve will be listed here as well. But for now, there's a bit of bug. So meaning to say, whichever puzzle that you answered but it's wrong, it will be listed here as well, including the solved ones. And then challenge sponsored, right? And then this is my account, so it will show your balance, how many Atocha coins is in your wallet, and the points, the Atocha points, right? So yeah, and then the last one is the ranking. So this is the whole new puzzle game app that we launched. And most importantly, I know many of you guys are not familiar with this like interface. So there's a doc and wiki help underneath here. So you can just click in. So we have created the wiki for guiding you through how to actually use the app. So you can skip through the front part. You can just jump in straight to Polkadot.js wallet. So basically, in order for you to communicate with the puzzle game app, you need to have Polkadot.js wallet. So it's an extension that can be installed on Chrome, Brave browser, or Firefox. So you just go through the steps, right? And then the next thing you're going to do is to bridge a coin in your Near wallet to the Polkadot.js wallet. So this is the guideline that we have ready for you. But then if you guys are still not like sure about it, feel free to chat with us and we will get you through. And then this is where you earn some other coins in the puzzle game app and you want to cash out in the Near ecosystem. So you can like bridge it back to the Near, and then you can trade it on refinance and etc. And yeah, so I think this process is very familiar for you. And then for puzzle creation, these are a few parameters that can actually see. So we have taxation as well. So this is actually where we earn for it's an earning for treasury, but it's not much in comparison for the business scheme that we launched, collaborating with all the marketing entities. And then the last one is Atocha points. So this is all the details that is crucial to understand, right? The time and also how much it is. So yeah, I think that's about it for the demo. So for answering the question and etc., you can actually try it out yourself. Okay, so yeah, the last one, right? So the last announcement, which is Graph Finance and Nearpack listing, we will actually list before or on the 14th of June. So now it's like three days later. Yeah, so 3 days later. So within these 3 days, that will be ready. So yeah, so stay tuned. So you guys can like look at the pool to be ready if you want to buy or like sell. But we are not like, we are not promoting you guys to really do speculative trading. What we want you to focus is on the puzzle game, right? To earn, and also to really build the ecosystem rather than just speculate the price of other coins, which is not very healthy right now because of the whole market is not really good, and we don't see that much of insane growth that you used to see like last year, right? Any other coin you buy is like 10x, 100x, but it's just very rare now because of everything is back to fundamental. You really need to build values for the users and also the clients in order to really build the project. So that's what we are really believing firmly, and we are building that infrastructure as we speak. So we try to get the community to really understand that let's focus on puzzle game, right?
Totally
So yeah,
agree.
that's my message.
Yes, totally agree. Thank you so much, Kay, for the practical demos and the sharings. And that is also the closing of the AMA today. Hope that everyone in the launching party enjoyed it. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you, Kim. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks,
Thank
William.
you. Bye-bye.
Have a good night. Bye-bye.